too. All right. All right. So most of you guys are familiar with our guest here. He's been in the chat a lot, and he's a comedian. He's also a writer and creator of comics, and he's blessed us with his presence this evening, and we're happy to have him. And he's got a new book out, and he's here to tell you all about it. And here he is, Mr. Thomas Nichols. How the heck are you, Thomas?
Oh, what's up, man? How you doing?
Pretty good, man.
I'm doing good myself, man. Trying to enjoy this rain. We got a lot of rain out here today, so.
Are you in Canada? Did I get that right? Are you?
Nah. I'm in Colorado.
Colorado. Oh, close.
Yeah.
Close enough. Not at all close. Yeah.
Close enough. It seems like it's raining everywhere, though. That's the thing. It seems like it's just everybody's getting rain right now.
We're here. I mean, we're known for rain up here in the PNW, man. I mean, we've been dry for. Man, I'm kind of scared, how dry we are and sunny it is. But the rest of
it's gonna show up in about a week. Once all our rain goes away, it's gonna show up, and then you go.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Ball games rained out up here. Yeah.
Yo, that Shadow Doctor book is good though, y'all.
It is, man.
Fire, man. It's so good.
Imagine Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan getting a hold of that one.
Perfect, dude. But I also feel like that's one of the books that people like. It's how old is that book now?
2021.
2021, yeah.
Yeah. It's lost in the stacks, bro. It's lost in the stacks, bro. You literally have to give Ryan Coogler one of those books. You have to just give it to him directly for him to actually find it. I don't think nobody's told me about it until like I found out about it maybe like 4 or 5 months ago, and then I start hunting them down. That book is so good.
I bring up that book regularly. It's one of those books that I think about often. And because it was that book in 2021 that was so very cool. And you saw a few, like I know Comics with Bueller buzzed about it. There was a few people that buzzed about it here and there. But overall, it did not get the love.
That's what I'm saying. That's the issue, man. Nobody showed these books the love that they deserve. Yeah. At a unique concept that's really just like different from anything else.
And the kicker is it's based on a true story, man. You can't beat that. You can't beat that, dude. So
I personally don't know that many comic books that are based off of true stories. Yeah. I personally don't know that many off the top of my head.
So I think it's still possible that somebody's going to get a hold of that and do something with it. Because how could you not, dude? It's perfect.
We gotta just everybody just go buy a Shadow Doctor book and just give it to a director when you can. The right director right there. Just the right director.
Or what we could do is we could pump this Just Us Cops Kickstarter. I mean, get the money going, and then you can buy the rights to Shadow Doctor, and you can do it. Let's go.
Can do it. Oh man, okay, that's a lot of pressure right there. I gotta find Ryan. I gotta find
next Coogler, dog. Let's go. Let's do it.
It is. It is right there. So it is a Kickstarter.
No. This book is done. The book is done.
Okay.
I have to still get the physical copies in, which will be here in a couple of weeks. I don't have an exact date on it, but for sure by the end of this month, I will have physical copies of it. The downloadable copy is literally, I put it live. You can go download it now as we speak. I just put it on maybe like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, awesome.
So you can, anybody,
Thomas Nichols, the website?
tncomedy.net.
Got you, yeah.
What I ended up doing was everybody in chat right now can literally go download it for free. I'll put up there for free for like until the end of the stream, so you can go download it.
Oh, really?
Right now.
Okay.
Yeah. For sure. I figured, man, it's something that I really appreciated doing and having fun doing it, and I just want people to be able to. I mean, Free Comic Book Day was just last week, so why not? You know what I mean? Being able to release this book I tried to release it last week, and then I had a couple issues I had to fix, but I fixed those, so y'all are good to go. Free Comic Book Week, I guess you could say.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I'm curious, why didn't you go the Kickstarter route? As so many seem to be doing that. It seems so effective. Why are you going a different route?
It's something about putting my own like energy and money and going on tour to do all this. I just really want it to be. It's a genuine project to me, and I didn't really feel like begging for backers. I didn't want to go that route, and I want the book to be done. Like that's the thing. I didn't care if the project, like I see a lot of projects that don't get funded, and then people that made the book just don't put the book out. I'm like, why didn't you just do it yourself? Like,
Mhm.
just raise the money. It's possible. It's a thing. You could do it.
Do a
Make it
smaller
happen.
print run,
And,
maybe.
yeah, smaller print run. And for me, I thought about that way. I was like, regardless if I want this book out, regardless, I don't want nothing to be. I don't want to I want to like put a weight on this not coming out because people didn't want to buy the book. I'm gonna just put this out. I like the idea. I think it's dope. I just want to make it happen.
I gotta tell you, you're a man after aggressively relaxing's heart. You see his comment there where he said, "I care so much about this art project that I'll get around to doing it if y'all flip the bill." And he's very anti Kickstarter. He likes to make fun of it. He thinks it's silly that, he's saying what you're saying. Like, why would you depend on others to determine if you're going to do it? You should be doing it regardless, right?
You should just make it happen.
That's something he's on too.
If it's something you want to do, man, just do it. It's gonna cost. Don't get me wrong, but it's a thing. I get it. It costs a lot, but let's just get it done. You really want to put this out? It's a unique idea. It's ideas that are so dope that people just ditch the book, and it's like it's a great idea though. People still should read this. Like, put this out at some point. Don't just hold on to it. You can possibly inspire somebody else to either turn it into a movie like we talked about just a second ago to the right person, you holding back an idea, or just I feel like it's just you're holding back your creativity in general, because then you're just sitting on it and you're just like, I could have put that out, you know what I mean? Then it just haunts you the whole time. And I didn't want to do that. These ideas got to get out somehow in my head. Yeah. I can't just have them in there the whole time.
Yes. So this is number 7 of that book. So you've done this before several times. I mean, each I'm pretty good at counting. So you each project you self-funded each one of them, then, huh?
Yeah. Oh, from the first one, being able to find the artists and paying them first, that was always my thing. Make sure the artist is paid up front, get that done, and then on the back end, that's when I start really funding the printing costs and getting all that done. I mean, granted, it took a long time for me to. What's up? The password? Is that on me? I didn't put a password on it.
I clicked on the wrong thing. Marcus had it on there.
Okay. No, I'm sharing his book. No, you're fine. Share it again. I'm sharing his book. It's his book.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like porn or something.
No, come on, man. Jeez.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, Marcus. I mean,
I could be looking at porn, but not while we're doing the show. Come on, I have so
multitasking.
It's like, all right, guys, I'm still here. Just keep talking.
That's a crazy multitask, man. That's a crazy multitask.
No, keep going, guys. Keep going. It's fine.
Keep going.
No, I'm clicking it. No, I did click it. It does seem to have a password on it, though.
It does have a password. Let me see if I can fix that actually.
But that is a fun cover. So you give us the scoop on what is Just Us Cops. How did it start? And we're 7 issues in.
Just Us Cops is a buddy cop comedy about 2 cops that arrest old cartoon characters. It's something that my love for cartoon characters is something that I really enjoy, just watching cartoons. If you've seen some of my content, I love finding comic books as well. Like, that's my thing, as well as horror stuff. So I entwine a little bit of horror stuff in there, and Just Us Cops as well. But I love cartoons so much. I miss them. I miss what they used to be. So why not mess around with those characters and put them in something instead of actually having to work for them as far as the companies go. I could just somewhat change what Bugs Bunny looks like to a degree, or Dexter's Laboratory. I could change what Dexter looks like and really make him something that's fun. You know what I mean? Again.
Very cool, man. Yeah.
Have you used the same artist on all of them?
Yeah, Imai Utieri. I found him on Facebook, man, and this dude is crazy. I don't know why people don't know this dude more, man. He's great. He's done a bunch of books, man. He's done all my books except I think 2. He's done all of them except 2, and he's done an amazing job on all of those. And we had a moment where it was just like I was telling him this is gonna be the last book, and we kind of shared that moment of like, damn, like this is really the last one. I mean, it's been such a long journey for us doing this that and then we had fun doing it that we just really wanted to make this last one a good book. And the last book is the longest book, I think. I think this book is 35 pages, I think.
Wow.
And the rest of them are like 22 to 25. So it was something that I really wanted to make sure we had enough time to do. That's why I had to delay it a little bit, because I want to make sure that everything is right and got enough pages in there to really flesh the story out.
I love the style, man.
Man, he crushed that style. I don't do this is the thing. I always like look at different artists for different books, and I'm always looking for artists to see what their style is and what different styles can they do. And doing that, it just led me down a rabbit hole of I just want to find artists and pretty much write a story for their style specifically, or I might already have a story that fits the artist style. So I just tend to try to work with what I feel the art style matches for the story. And through doing comedy and action, just like Just Us Cops, Imai, he was able to just fit it perfectly, damn near like the second time we ever wrote a book. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope, man.
I told you you're after AR's heart. He's in.
I appreciate that, yo. Appreciate it, yo.
Yeah.
Just Us Cops #1 is the only book that is drawn differently. That is drawn by Ren Kelly. She is an artist out of Canada. And we did the first book together. And then it was cool because being able to work with an artist that was nice enough to really give me like the rundown on how to make a comic and stuff like that. She walked me through a lot of the stuff. She helped me really put together a bunch of stuff, like how to, get artists to prep a contract for an artist, because I contract artists out. So to be able to, what the contract might need to say or all this other stuff, she really helped me out with that. So shout out to her just for helping me get into making a comic book and really making it happen.
Okay. I guess I imagine I've never had to do that, but I imagine it's very important when you're doing a collaboration with another person and there's money involved.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely with the. I mean, I'm not saying that everybody is, not everybody is crazy expensive, but there's some artists that are like really expensive. I'm like, if I'm gonna pay this price, then I need this done on this date.
Yes.
I need this back to me. Like, let's make this happen. If you're gonna really make this happen, and I mean, it's great to be able to do that.
I imagine you don't get all the money up front. You give part of the money, and then you get the rest of the money after you deliver the certain amount.
Yep. Afterwards, yeah. But I definitely, it's always on my end to make sure that I have the money in general. That's what a lot of artists are running into. Like, they run into a bunch of people that, writers or people that want to make a book that don't necessarily have the money. Like, if you're gonna write a book and you want to hire somebody to draw it, you at least have them, like, ask them what their price is, get their price, and then at least get the time, ask them for time to make the money. So you're able to actually set that money aside and then have your book be done.
Rather than come up with it as it's happening.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, that's not good. Do not do that, man. I see artists posting about it, and I'm in a lot of Facebook artist groups, and I see artists posting about that all the time and how their artists don't have the money and all this stuff. And I'm like, then I don't know why you would accept the project if you wasn't 100% sure that this person that asked you to do it didn't have the money. So.
Well, this is where the contract comes in handy on the artist's point of view, I would think.
100%.
You signed it.
1,000%.
We agreed on this.
I think Mark Spears went through that with that Returning the Living Dead book, where he said they didn't pay him. Yeah. So.
Word? The new one?
Yeah. No, not his Monsters series, but the one, I forget the name of that publisher, but they do all kinds of monsters.
American Mythology.
Yes.
Yeah. I've been reading that book, and now that you told me that, I don't like the fact that happened. Pay that dude, man.
Yeah.
Pay that man, yo.
Don't bring Mark a copy of that book to sign. He will not take it well.
He'll push it right back at you, man. That's crazy.
Asking Michael Jordan for an autograph or something.
Wow. Phil Art has a question about cartooning. You could both, that I'm assuming you both could answer.
Well, I tell you, the beautiful thing about cartooning, Phil, is that it is open to interpretation and is in the eye of the beholder. There are some people that have some very simple styles of cartooning, but if I'm assuming the cartoonist also writes Because usually I say a cartoonist as opposed to an artist. A cartoonist does everything. Cartoonists, they write, they draw, they usually color and all that stuff too. So, but if the cartoonist message or the story is strong, then many people are forgiving to the style not being like photorealistic, like super tight. But then there's some cartoonists like the guy that does grommets, who's just fucking off the chain. I mean, I don't know if he writes his own stuff, but he could. But his style is a cartoony style. I kind of say that people call it as a kind of a pejorative sometimes, but it's not really. But it's a cartoony style, which means it's just not photorealistic, but it invites you into this world where people look like this and things look like this, and because it looks so awesome, you accept the fact that the things don't look exactly like the world you live in, because it's such a great story and it's drawn so nicely. So
I think
that's a fact.
I would say a lot of times when the art's not like, when it's so distinct, it's not perfect, but it's so distinct and unique. It like it's not the most perfect art, but it becomes the reality of the world. So like you might criticize Werther Dell'Edera's art in Something Is Killing the Children, but I wouldn't want any other artist drawing that book, because his style is that book. His style is that world, regardless of what you think of his style. That's it. So I think your art will, if it all is jiving the way it should be, your art will be the right art for the book, and it'll feel all correct, regardless of the perfection of it.
That's a great example right there too. Yes, it's like KTC. I couldn't imagine anybody else doing the art on that book.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and Roscoe, yes, because Roscoe is awesome. Roscoe appreciates the art of what it takes to become a cartoonist, man. Yeah, it's the fine art world looks down on them, but fuck those guys.
I got Roscoe art on my wall that I'm so proud of. I love it.
And fine art people taping a banana to a wall and calling it art. It's art because I say so. I'll buy it for $1 million. Up your nose.
You just got to sell one, right?
And listen, that's the hardest thing to do. Selling one of anything is not easy, yo. That's
just got to sell one.
Yeah. Sit back and kick back after that million comes in. Huh? Yeah.
Facts. Just relax, man. Just chill.
Oh, is that right? Oh, yeah. Okay, I can see that style. That's for sure. Well, you got a good one there, sir. And all right. So, how far are you planning on going with Just Us Cops? It's not the last in the series, is it? Or you got more to come after this?
This is the last of the series. This is the last book.
What?
Just Us Cops, number 7. Anyway, yeah, this is the last one. Or is it? I don't know.
Or is it?
If I'm being honest with you, I say that, and then I'm like, this is a great idea. I got to make this book now. You know what I mean? Like it just comes off of what's the great idea, what's not for me. If I come up with a dope idea for another one, which I feel like I will at some point, then I would at least write it and then see how I feel about it. And if I write the story and I really like it, then I'm gonna figure out a way to get it done. It's gonna come out, you know what I mean? But as far as right now, as I know, this will be the last of Just Us Cops, mainly because I have so many other ideas to work on, and I just feel like if I, take a little break from Just Us Cops, I'll be able to get some other books done.
That's the thing.
And
when you got a lot of stuff swimming around your head, you want to. I want to do this. Oh, this is a great ass idea, but now I'm tied up with this one right now. I already paid an artist for this one right here, so I got to.
It does not stop.
Yeah,
it just does not stop. But who knows, man? I think when it comes to this series specifically, I've been writing it so long, which feels like a long time, and I've been writing it that if I take a little break from it, and then I might put like some small, like, I know the first book that is on there that's actually free is the
Just Us Cops Bad News Bears.
Yeah, Bad News Bears. I know that's a free one.
No, not the ones that we know, right? The baseball team, or is it a different take on the Bad News Bears?
I mean, it's not the baseball team at all. I know
not the baseball team. Okay, all right.
But
fair enough.
It's something that I put out, and it's a small one. I think it's like 4 pages or something like that. And so I might be doing that from time to time, putting those kind of things out.
Ooh, yeah, like a zine or something like that, or a mini comic.
Exactly. I got some great ideas, but then we also have the 10-year anniversary that's coming up of Just Us Cops, and I'm doing something special.
Oh, wow.
We got a little bit for that, and while we wait for that, I'm gonna be making up other comics. So.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I've been thinking about making a mini comic. It's a little bit, not too much pressure. Just put something out there to get it out there.
Just a little something, just a little something.
A little something.
Yeah. But yeah, Just Us Cops, man. I love this book a lot, man. I know I got other books that I want to work on and other ideas that I'm trying to bring forth to really get going. I mean, I'm trying to write a children's movie as well, a kids movie, which I think is going to be cool to really put together. But it's all about just making something that has not been done before, or something that people don't think will work, and I'm making it work. And that's one of my favorite things to do about writing, really figuring it out and how to make something happen. So.
Yeah. Oh man, that's here's a question here from Phil too. Do you have a YouTube?
I got 2 pages. I got 2.
2. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's hilarious.
Don't forget the Twitch.
Oh, I'm on there too. Yeah, I'll be on there too, man. Twitching it up, man.
Okay. Here's the YouTube link. Okay. Ian Gepsy, I didn't know that. I should have known that.
That's the new page that's gonna be focused more on my gaming content as well as the comic book stuff that I do.
Okay. You combine the games and comics together.
Yeah, because it seems like, to be honest with you, it seems like the gaming and the comic book content share the same kind of audience, which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And the comedy, on the other hand, the stand-up comedy shares a separate audience, which is, I mean, it's kind of weird to me that it does, because I feel like it's just me being me still, But I had a long talk with my Twitch audience, maybe about 2 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago. And we was online just talking it up, and they was giving me feedback on what they think is a good idea. And then I just thought about separating the two, so I can have one page that specifically focuses on my stand-up comedy, and then the other focuses on the gaming and comic book stuff that I do.
Okay. It does kind of break people's brains when you have more than one thing on your channel.
Yeah.
I used to have my art on this channel. I had to separate it and make it somewhere else, because I wasn't doing as much art as I'm doing comic book collecting and critiquing. So that was breaking people's brains that these 2 things were on the same channel. So you just have to kind of separate it to make it easier for people to understand, I guess.
Yeah. I never thought it would be a thing, an issue, because I'm always giving people, I'm so doing stand-up, I'm just always giving people me. So I figured, let me just put more of myself on my YouTube page and just make it be a thing. And then it seemed like people enjoy the comedy just being comedy, and then the comic books just being comic books.
Yeah, I think there's more of a crossover, or more of an intersection, I should say, between the gamers and the comic book people, even though they kind of see it, because a lot of gamers play, a lot of comic book people play games, and some gamers buy comics, but more comic book people play games, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But with the
for sure.
Yeah, but the stand-up comedy, you may run into people who don't even know how to read a comic book. That's for real. I mean,
I got you. I'm not. I just thought it was funny. That's cool. I got you. They don't care about the comic book at all. Sometimes it happens. I sell these after my comedy shows. Some people don't care.
What's this?
Some people don't care. They might think I was hilarious, and then they'd be like, "I'm not. I don't read comic books. I don't care." But then some people actually love the fact that I do both, and they can appreciate the fact that I do both. And then they just really want to know more about what I do. And sometimes, I mean, it's just the way it is. Sometimes people ain't gonna like everything you do, and that's fine. I'm not trying to. If I'm being honest with you, I'm not trying to capture everybody into one thing. Some people ain't gonna like you. It's fine.
I feel you.
A lot of work.
100% on that. You just can't. You just can't please everybody. The people who like you gonna like you. If they don't like you, oh well.
It's fine, man. It's cool. It's all right. We gotta find our audience, y'all. Just find your audience. Everybody has an audience. That's the great thing. That's a good thing, and the worst thing about everybody has an audience. It's a good and bad thing that goes with that, but it's a thing.
And now the comedy thing, man, you tour like how much do you tour, like every month or for months and months, and then it's nonstop touring?
All the man, I gotta go on the road this week.
Wow, really?
My tour starts this week. I'll be at Phoenix, actually Glendale, Arizona, Stir Crazy Comedy Club. I'll be at there this weekend performing, and then I go from there. I take a couple weeks off, and then I believe I have to go to New Mexico from there to perform at, I think the comedy club is 377 Studios or something like that. I don't remember. I'll be honest with you, I don't remember the name. And then after that, I got to go to Tyler, Texas to perform at Rose City Comedy Club, which is a dope club. That club is dope. It's a small club, but I really like it a lot. So I'll be out there. And then, I think the following week I got to go to Canada. I'll be up in Canada for like a week.
Ooh, so, man, have you crossed the border since all the shit's been going on and all that stuff?
We go see. Yeah, I bought the plane ticket already. They got to let me in. You know what I mean? Like I spent the money.
Some people are saying, like, on the way back, you got to worry about it. Let's go when you come back. Who are you?
Dude, when I lived in Seattle, that was a thing. Like on the way back, like the line to get into Canada was short. It was easy. You just drive straight through. They ask you a couple questions, you good. On the way back, you in that line. It's like traffic, man. You in that line for at least a good 30. It's like, why are we in this line so long? Like, but
man, I can imagine what it is now. Man, because
some people.
Go ahead.
Those tours, that's how I promote the book for the most part. Of course, it's on my socials and stuff like that. But I promote the book on tour, and then while I'm on tour, I either sell the book, the copies that I have, and that funds the next book that's ready to come out. So it's all about putting it back into the business. You know what I mean? Sometimes it don't happen like that because we all got stuff that happens in life. So sometimes you need that money to pay for something else. But for the most part, all that money goes back into the business of making just comic books.
Man, that's amazing, man. It's like, some people would be have one life of being a comedian, or a cartoonist or a comic book writer, but you get to do both of those things. That's pretty amazing.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot, dude. A day off is not a day off for me. I don't get a day off. Everything is just work. But
that's something every day. Every day is something you gotta be doing.
I love it though. I can't be mad at it though. I can't be mad at it. My wife forces me to take a day off. She forces me. She's like, you have to like go lay down, and you not doing nothing for the weekend. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'll be sad because I'll be want to go do shows. I want to do some work, man, but I'm so used to doing it that she just forces me to go lay down. So.
Hey, you're like a workaholic, man.
Yeah, it could be an issue. That could be an issue. I mean, I was up last night till about 2 or 3 in the morning editing videos for the YouTube. So it's just like it's stuff I have to do, man. It's just stuff I feel like if I don't do it, it won't leave my brain until it's done. I gotta get it done.
Yeah. This artist here, what's the person's name again? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Imai Utier.
He's
out of Argentina.
Okay. Yeah, this guy's got a strong cartoony style, right? I love it, the way he works.
That's the crazy thing about it, because this is just one of his styles. He has like 6 of them. He got like 6 different styles. This dude is like, I'm like, how do nobody know this dude? Like he does some of the horror books for me too. He does the tea.
Wow. Yeah, I got the horror books, man. That shit was good too.
He does that too, man. You know what I mean? So if I feel like if I ask him to, come up with a style or try to, if I gave him a reference for something, he'll knock it out. He's able to put people in books for me. So it's like at one point I had people that had Just Us Cops get a chance to be in the book themselves, and he was able to draw them in the book, and that was super dope to be able to do that.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's stuff like that I want to be able to do for future books, to be able to give people cameos and stuff like that. I think that'd be dope.
Yeah, that would be great.
Bradley. We got another question from Aggressively Relaxing there.
How are you printing your books?
Mixma, I think, is the name of the company.
Mixma.
Yeah, Mixma. They are great, man. When I say like a great company just to print through, man. It's just like when if you have an issue, like if you put like they have you upload like a PDF or whatever, and if you mess up or the book is out of line with their border or whatever, you got to fit it in a certain thing. They'll call you up and be like, listen, your book isn't fitting. Do you want us to resize this for you so it'll fit? Yeah, of course. Please do. They got great customer service. I've been working with them for every book that I print out now, and they do everything from comic books to hardcover books to I think they do metal covers now. And so they're doing everything, and I love working with them. You know what I'm saying? Brochures, all that kind of stuff. You need posters, all that stuff. They do all of it.
Huh. That's great. Rather than like print like 1,000 copies. Oh, here's your book. All fucked up. You're welcome.
Don't get me wrong, though. There was one time where I did mess up on the books, and I was like, and it was my fault for sure. It was the size of the books. I ordered the wrong size, and I was like, dang. They thought it was all right. You know what I mean? Because it just fits. Everything is fine. It was definitely on my side. But other than that, they do great. We're just doing comic book stuff. The quality of the pages is great. All that stuff is great. So.
Oh man, that's great. Great. Yeah, I can't, literally, I can't even burn this goddamn thing. I can't get rid of it. You know, can't.
That was funny, man.
Oh my god! It's like nobody wants you throw it out the window. It just comes right back to you. It's like a boomerang. You can't get rid of it. Nobody wants it. Oh man, this is another great book, man. Shoot.
So trying to raise some comedy, man.
tncomedy.net. Link is in the chat once again. Definitely plug in.
I'm definitely trying to fix the link, y'all, before the stream ends. Right now, for some reason, it takes you to a lock page. I am 100% going to fix that before the stream ends. And I would leave it. I would leave it up for the whole day. All right, I will leave it up for the whole day.
Oh, okay. Now is the time.
After I fix it.
Okay. So Mike wants to see the cover. So I gotta get back to the cover here. Oh, back. Hey, here we go. Just Us Cops. Just Us Cops. That was number 7. How appropriate.
That was the first cover. I got a B cover. This is the first book.
This is the A cover here. Okay.
I think I have this. I can probably send you a copy of it. That's probably too late.
I know you had multiple copies, multiple covers, I should say. Then.
Well, I normally don't. It was the last book, and I was like, "Eman, let's do something different, man. Let's do something special. Make another cover for it." And he drew me up another cover, and I wish I could actually just drop a link to it, but I can't at the moment. But
the use of silhouette right here is cool. I love.
I know, right?
You know what the character. You know who that character is. You don't have to even see the full form. Oh, this is that character because it has that shape. That's how you know a character is iconic.
That dude surprised me every time, bro. He would do the book and then send it to me, and I'm like, how do you know I was thinking about this? Getting this done. It's so good, man. And then I will have to change some of the wording because it's like I gotta make this like live up to the artwork. I can't just he outdoing me sometimes in some of the work. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want that. I want the wording to be just as good as the art. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Sometimes I had to change or make better jokes. You know what I mean? Because it would just outshine me on the art. I was like, I can't. I gotta do this. You know.
Man, that's good to have someone that pushes you like that, though.
Yeah,
100%, 1000%.
And it's hard to have a good partnership too with a writer and artist, even in anything like in life. Or with a band, you work well with, man. This is the person you want to keep a relationship with.
And that's exactly what we're gonna do, man. He's gonna be. We already talked about doing some more horror books together, just as much as some more some of the newer stuff that I got coming. I got a I guess it's considered an action drama comedy that I'm working on. There's a lot of stuff that I'm trying to do, man.
I love that combo.
And we go see. It's one of the hardest things I possibly had to write, but it's something that I'm looking forward to writing. So
yeah. Oh, here's a question. Also, Phil's got another one. Why not use I guess Instagram Spark or some print-on-demand company? That way, the print version would be available as long as you have it on there. You ever looked into the print-on-demand kind of a publishing deal?
No, because when it comes to print on for me personally, I'm gonna demand it all the time. Personally, like there's no, because this is the thing. I sell these at comedy shows, so I'm like I need them all the time.
That's a
Like
good
there's
point.
no way
That's why you need a
I'm on the
physical
road.
copy.
Yeah, physical copies. I'm on the road all the time, so if you want, I feel like definitely those that come to the show, are either fans of mine or are looking forward to the book as well as the show, or something that can introduce new to people right then and there. And so I'd rather just travel to those people and just see them personally. And it's something personal about giving a person a book. It's that personal feeling of just like you genuinely want this. I want to genuinely give this to you. I think it's just dope.
I love the physical copies. Love the physical copies too. But this thing with the print on demand will work if you're only buying online. But you person to person, like at a show, at a comedy show, or at a convention, you get to go to this stuff spot and pick up my book. Here's a picture of it right here. It's great. If you already, but it doesn't do much for sales right in the moment. I don't think. It's riskier. Physical copies right there, but it's more better reward, instant reward for the customer. Like here, it's right here.
And I like packaging the books up and sending them out. Like that whole ordeal is cool to be able to do that personally, sign the books and stuff like that. Like I want to be able to do that for people. And I don't like, even when I get some of these books in comic book stores, like I drop them off and then I go back maybe a week later just to see how they treating the books before I even if they just treat my book just however, I don't want to put it in there. I want these books to be, they're comic books. They're not, people put time and art and passion in these books. I want them to be presented right and not just any old way. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to just putting a book together or even just selling a book, I want to be able to present it as the best way possible. And the only way that's really, truly the best way possible is through myself by doing it all.
Yes. Very well put, sir. Yeah. Hey, man, I could stand here and talk to you all day long, man. It's so fun to talk to you. And as we let you go, just recap. This is your book, Just Us Cops, number 7, possibly the last in the series. We don't know yet, but and the rest of them are available on your website, which is
tncomedy.net in the chat right now.
And I am 100% working on the link right now. I'm fixing it. Y'all gonna be able to download it today. Okay. Give me about 10 minutes. I'm gonna figure it out.
You're the man. 10 minutes. Okay. We've stuck with him this far. Let's go all the way. All right, man. It's such a pleasure to have you on again, Thomas. Man, I wish you all the best. Man, whenever you have something new coming out, you're always welcome on here. And
y'all doing good for the community, bro, for the comic book community, for sure. Like, I ain't gonna say up front, man. If it wasn't for y'all, I don't know if I would even be creating comic book content myself. So I appreciate y'all a lot, man, and thank y'all for having me on.
Wow. We appreciate you too, man. Everybody who watches and everybody who's stopping by or watching on the replay, we appreciate all of y'all. We're nothing without you. So, man, it's all a partnership,
Also, Marcus, man, you gotta watch Starship Troopers, bro. You have to watch it, man. You're playing me, bro. What you waiting on, man? Come on, man.
It's on the list. I want to do it.
It's on you now.
It's on Amazon Prime.
I've seen the project, so it's all over.
On Amazon Prime, so we're gonna watch it.
Y'all be good, man. I see y'all, man.
All right, take care of yourself, Thomas. Man, there goes a good guy, a good dude.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up.